What is up, everybody? The Red Dragon here, and we are talking about the Xbox One and Kinect. So Kinect has been a very controversial topic ever since the Xbox One was first revealed. A lot of people were upset because Microsoft decided to include a Kinect in every Xbox One bundle, and people said, look, I'm not buying it until they come out with a Kinect-less type Xbox One. Microsoft has said in the past that they have no intention of bringing out an Xbox that doesn't have a Kinect. They said the system was built with it in mind and it's integral to the system. Now, those were a few weeks ago or a few months ago. And so after having spent several weeks with the system, I wanted to talk about whether or not the Kinect really is needed. Is it really necessary for the Xbox One? And should they come out with a bundle that doesn't have one? As I've said before, I like the Kinect. I like the voice commands. The other day I was going on a House of Cards binge on Netflix, and I had moved a lot of stuff in my living room because I was cleaning the floors and everything else, and I had misplaced the remotes. I didn't really look that hard for them. I probably could have found them if I wanted to, but instead I was able to control the whole experience just with my voice. I turned on my Xbox, I turned up the volume, I turned on House of Cards with Netflix, and I watched the entire thing, turned it off with my voice. Never had to pick up anything. And again, I've told you late at night that I usually watch like YouTube videos or documentaries or whatever. I always roll over in the middle of the night and tell my box to turn itself off. So I like it. But it's not necessary. It really isn't. You could have a Xbox that doesn't have the Kinect, and it already works without the Kinect. You can already unplug it, and if they come through with the update, which they are supposed to, which makes navigating a lot easier, getting into a party and doing everything else that you can do with your controller. I mean, the Kinect is an input, but it shouldn't be the input that you're forced to use. It should be an added input. And currently there are no games that you absolutely have to necessarily have it unless you buy a Kinect obvious game. But otherwise, I just really don't see it. And I think it makes a lot more sense in the long term for Microsoft to come out with a console bundle that doesn't have this on here, that drops the price down by $100, brings in the people who have been on the fence, because it's going to be more money regardless. More people are going to buy the Xbox, more people are going to be buying games, more people are going to be spending money on Xbox Live, downloading and buying other content as well, like movies or music, etc. So I think that even though Microsoft has said pretty stoutly that they aren't planning on bringing an Xbox One that doesn't have the Kinect, I would not be surprised if they end up changing their minds. Because there's a couple of things. One, you know, of course, sales matter in the end more than anything. But also, a lot of the people who said, no, we're not even thinking about it, they're leaving. They're heading out the door. So some new people are coming in, not a whole lot of new people, but definitely some people who can make the decision to say, look, people want a Kinect-less Xbox One, and we are going to give them to that. And then people still have the option of upgrading. You've already got a ton of Kinects in the household system, so that system is going to continue to be upgraded. It's going to continue to be used, but you're also going to bring in other people who aren't entirely sold just yet. But as soon as you come out with something that does make it a must-have device, then those people are probably going to go out and buy a Kinect, which you should be able to buy one off the shelf if you have a Kinect-less Xbox One. So those are just my thoughts. I think if we do end up seeing Microsoft pulling another reversal, it shouldn't be that surprising. And I think, honestly, it makes a lot more sense to come out with one than it does to not. And I would be a complete hypocrite if I sat here and said that Nintendo needs to have a Wii U bundle that only has a Pro Controller in it and gets rid of that tablet. I'd be a complete hypocrite if I said that and still said that Xbox One doesn't need to take away the Kinect, because simply a lot of people don't want it, and you don't absolutely have to have it. But it is a nice feature that a lot of people do like, including myself. That does for me, The Red Dragon. Post below, let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think Microsoft will pull another 180 and release a Kinect-less Xbox One? That does for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.